Great intro. So,
Yeah, we actually didn't sing anything this intro.
Yeah,
We just sat here, quiet.
for once we didn't make an awkward intro.
so, who wants a thing?
It's been a minute for all of us, I guess. All I can recall is that we're still inside the tower, I guess?
So, do I get the thing? Because I'm gonna do it instead.
I'm asking here for confirmation. That's all I can recall.
Well, that's not good enough.
I can do it, I suppose.
Okay.
If you recall.
I literally don't remember anything, so
All I recall is that we're still in the damn tower of the Sahagan.
I don't remember what happened after or in between there.
Okay, so we started off with a ready plan by going through the sewers without Geo. And we did that by going through an apartment by first casting sleep on a bunch of people and then breaking in the window. Well, some of them weren't sleeping. That's cool. But I cast sleep on them, so it's okay. So that went smoothly. I got a guy to stay behind in case anyone tried to follow us. And wouldn't you know it, Geo tried to follow us. And he got smacked, but he got the hallway pass to try following us anyways. And I made a plan where we try to cross over the poop pyramid, and by having like a ladder in between over it, and the ladder touched the poop pyramid, and the guys were very mad at that and wanted to get it off. And we somehow made it after a lot of shenanigans. Geo caught up with us, and we went into the tower by removing a bunch of coral, yeah.
Mhm.
And we found out where we entered was the vampire's lair and their chest where they sleep. And then we went to the vampires and we beat them up. And I think that's where we ended.
Yep.
Yeah,
Correct.
we beat the shit out of them at least.
Okay.
Mhm.
So, this session picks up where you guys are in this room.
Is this thing still alive?
No.
Oh well,
What
my hit points are horrible. Oh.
Okay, so these things are unconscious. And as you guys are deciding what to do next, the bodies begin to dissipate.
Yo,
Oh no, they fucking wait. Just the bodies disappear. Something is sus.
Correct.
They're vampires.
They start
Would
to
like,
turn into this greenish goop in the water. It begins to move towards the door.
Yeah.
my character know of
Yeah.
this
How?
vampire
How?
effect?
Yeah. How? If I see the first one leave, I'm gonna. How about blast?
It goes through it.
Mm-hmm.
Doesn't affect it at all.
Somebody get a bucket and catch that.
Would my character know of this effect?
You can roll a religion, you can roll an arcana, you can roll a history. What do you want to do?
Yeah, history, sure. I'll use guidance as well. 15.
With a 15, most vampirous type creatures, at least full vampirous type creatures, regular vampires at the very least, they turn into a mist that returns to their sleeping place, where
Mhm.
they have to recuperate. If it, like, there's a bunch of other effects that you are unaware of, but they do have to return to their sleeping place after being defeated. They
And we
don't
know where
just
the
die.
sleeping place is.
Correct.
No one do something with their coffins? Or just open them?
Just open them and stab them, I guess.
If we can find them, it's because they're
We
heading
know
the way.
where their coffins are, Geo.
Okay.
If you didn't,
I
told
don't.
you
I
this.
think.
I told you in my explanation. If you didn't listen, of course you didn't.
Can I be my character? Hello, I don't fucking know where the fuck they are.
You were in the room as well.
Yes.
I guess
It
we
has
follow
been
them.
that fucking long.
Nope.
Okay.
Nope. They're going up the spiral staircase. Nope.
Okay. So
Well,
we're gonna have to deal with them when we stop
How
by
about-
that vault.
How about we deal with them right now? Because I don't want to deal with them again.
Okay. Sure.
Let me see. Leon, you're gonna help me?
With what?
Stabbing some dead, leaping vampires?
I don't have a stake.
A dagger
stabbing
helps.
them.
It's a dagger. I have enough daggers to make it work.
Stabbing them normally will do just fine.
How much do you know vampirism / vampires? If I can make a rule for that, Matt.
Same thing as him.
History?
You can roll a history, you can roll an arcana, you can roll a religion. Each of which give you slightly different information.
I'll take Arcana.
Alright, the necromantic, basically enchantment that is on them, prevents them from dying. So they are returning back to their, unless there was anything else specifically that you wanted, they're just returning back to their,
I would like
the place that they have set
would a
as their
normal
sleeping
dagger
place.
work to kill them, basically?
Yes. You can defeat them by cutting them up into pieces and stuff like that in their resting place. But you have to
Oh.
wait until they get to their resting place, and you have to know where their
Okay.
resting place is.
Which we do.
Correct.
Okay, guess we follow them.
Usually the challenge is finding the resting place.
We'll meet them by the resting place.
Yeah.
Easy.
So you head up to the resting place.
You start moving, and you notice that the green liquid is slower than you are. I'm pretty sure. Let me double check.
Probably.
I just need to check the speed of that form. Speed. It actually doesn't tell me. That's weird.
I think basically, if that's what I think it would count as, it would be like the vampire mist thing. I think they have like a movement of like 10.
So yeah, we can easily just walk past them.
I know they're not super fast. They're like tops, maybe 30 feet. But I don't think they are that fast.
Oh, it's on a different section of the sheet. Okay, let me. Okay. mist form has a flying speed of 20 feet.
Mm.
So 20 is the answer.
Oh, well, we can easily keep up with that.
Okay. So you do manage to catch up to it.
Yeah.
And we swim past it.
Good enough. So you manage to get to the room unimpeded.
Yup. We wait.
Okay.
And we go after them and wait and wait. Oh yeah, somebody need a dagger to put stabby hole in them.
I have a dagger. And a big
Okay.
sword.
Well, I think you need to leave dagger. Correct? Wrong? I don't know.
I'm not sure.
I don't know what you need it for, but anyway. So,
Stab the things.
Yeah,
well,
to
you
make
can use
stabby holes.
anything to stab a thing.
Yeah,
Anything
I have a lot of
pointy.
stabby things. I have a lot of stabby things, so.
Great. So, you can literally use a sword or anything. You don't need a dagger specific.
I have a bunch of stabby things, so we'll manage.
I have a lot of daggers, that's why I'm offering.
Eerily, the green mist-like oily substance leaks into the room and slimes its way towards the coffins. Which, even if the coffins are not open, it just sort of like its way under the cover of the coffin. And
Bunch of that at work for no reason.
I'm pretty sure we opened them though.
okay,
Yeah.
if you wanted them open, then you just see the green gunk just like almost like someone pouring water into a vessel. Their body just begins to reform in this green goop-like state. And then it stays that way, relatively goopy and green, almost as if it's trying to reform itself, but hasn't succeeded yet.
Alright. Stab them.
Yep,
We
it's time to
stab.
stab.
Alright,
Slice them into littler pieces of the vampire goo.
No, make them vampire Swiss cheese.
Or
okay.
both.
You succeed in doing both if you wish.
Nice.
Yeah.
They are now defeated.
Alright. I guess we go to the bottom levels. No? Right?
Well, that's where your character tokens currently are.
Or we're at the bottom.
That's where these are. At least the
I'm
bottom that you
up
have
there,
reached.
layer.
Alright, we were gonna open this door where the vampires guarded.
Correct.
Yes.
This guy.
And Mr. Stone Man, that's no more.
This guy is standing here, and this guy is standing here. So if you want them to move, they'll move, but they are currently looking at the door that's on the opposite side of the room.
Alright, is the door trapped? Have you checked for that?
He will have looked. Let's see. Not quite that. He looks at it. Oops, I can close this now. Excuse me. He looks at it. It's not trapped. But it is locked, and I don't see a way of opening it.
So
Is it similar to that button door that was further up? That I didn't think we
Well,
saw from somewhere.
that's the door that was here.
Yeah,
And this
yeah, but
door,
no-
the door that you are currently facing is similar, but not identical.
You know, I still have spells ready to, break door.
Well, let us find like a secret button in this room, for instance.
Can I try to search the walls and such for like any maybe a sliver so that might be a button or a lever or something?
Yeah, I want to help you.
All right, investigation.
It is help. 23.
All right, you don't see anything on the door. However, you see on the wall here
Mhm.
a very small it's not a button, but it's like a thing, a handle that you can pull.
Mhm.
Would you like to interact with this?
I would like to pull the handle.
All right, here is what happens. You hear a very loud ring come from here. The door does not open.
Uh-oh.
I'm not sure if that's good or bad.
That sounds pretty bad. Guess they know we're here.
Don't they already do that?
Oh, I guess they all know now. Was that the only button we saw?
Correct,
Alright.
it is. It is. And I'm letting you know that you rolled high enough to see the only thing that would potentially open the door.
Okay. Can try. We haven't tried touching the door to open it. After that happens, so I'm gonna try it, I suppose.
Alright, you push on the door. The door is still locked.
Oh shit. You said you have a way to break this door open? Geo!
Yes, I have the spell called. I have that fun spell that you so much cursed me for before.
The loud one?
Yes, the loud one.
There's no
Which one was
lock, so
that?
I'm not sure if that would work.
It works on objects.
Knock?
No.
Oh, shatter? Oh yeah, it's double damage to structures and stuff too.
Yeah.
Do you want
The-
him to use that?
Wait,
I didn't roll it. I just showed it.
wait, the sound is really loud now, right?
Yeah, it's always loud. It's shatter for crying out
It's
loud.
not that sound, that's
The ringing.
ringing sound.
Oh, the ringing sound?
Yeah.
Is it loud?
It was loud enough for you to hear through a solid metal/stone door.
Is it still going or did it stop?
It stopped.
Here.
You pulled the thing
Oh.
and it happened and now it stopped.
Oh,
Okay.
suggestion. That's not the right one. This is the right one. There we go.
You'll be sad in the future book, Joe. They nerfed new auntie.
I know.
Poison resistance is every immunity.
That's so shitty. Like seriously.
It should
They
have
still
been
have
that way
magic
in the first place.
They
if you
even
ask me.
nerfed.
Yeah.
They even nerfed kobolds. Jesus for Christ.
They buffed satyrs. Kinda. They just gave it a better ram attack.
Yeah. Kobolds. We don't have sensitivity anymore, but we also don't have pack tactics anymore. And we have a shitty roar instead.
Is
Yeah.
the door magical?
Roll an Arcana.
Can you help me, Olaf?
Yeah, sure.
Can you roll?
If Matt allows.
You can roll, but you can't be helped using your brain, unfortunately.
Right.
Oh,
Okay.
Unless you have
Okay.
like guidance or something.
oh. Well, speaking of that,
Yeah, guys. Guys, should I roll and add guidance then?
Sure.
you're welcome.
Arcana.
I'm just saying that the help action doesn't
20.
apply to your brain.
20
Unfortunately.
total.
So, with that, you start to examine the door. You don't see any runes on it. However, I have to move you here because you are examining the door.
Yeah.
As
I got 11
you
health, by the
examine
way.
the door,
Mhm.
door, you hear something on the other side of the door, like a mechanism, and the
Mhm.
door opens.
Oh,
On the other side of the door, you see something relatively familiar.
That is. Oh no, zombie Murloc.
It's a Sahagin, but okay.
Zombie Zagan.
It walks towards the door as it opens and stands there.
Just does it do anything or just stand
It's
there?
not attacking you.
Just standing there.
Yeah.
hello.
We got a zombie.
Oh no. Not another one.
It can
He's-
understand me though.
So I guess initiative.
No. He said he wasn't
No.
attacking.
It's not attacking. Unless you want to attack it, then initiative starts, but
I said hello to it.
okay. It responds in common. Welcome,
Well.
What
Oh,
is
everything at first.
what is behind that door?
Something you want to see.
Okay. All right, let's walk into a trap, guys.
It starts to turn around and walk back through the door. And
I gotta follow behind it.
okay, you
Yeah.
follow. Does everybody else?
Yes.
Follow along.
Just keep your eyes open.
Alright. So for this, I'm going to move this, and move this, and drag. Ooh, go this way. So it begins to walk down a large stairway, similar to the ones that you've seen before. However, this one appears to go underground, because as you were aware, this chamber that you were in is on ground level.
Mm-hmm. So this is like basement / lower.
And this part is made of stone, not the coral that you saw on the upper levels.
Okay.
Begins
Oh.
walking into a hallway. And yes, it is walking. It's not
Oh
swimming.
look, we're finally actually going on the ground.
Yes, you are going underground. So you can move your tokens up here if you so wish. I'll move this out of the way.
Whoop.
Whatever, I'll just leave it there for now. Okay. And I will move boink. Boink. It continues to stumble down the hallway.
Mm.
There is something you want to see.
Okay.
How do you know what we want to see?
I think it's just guessing.
It turns around and just looks at you. Why
I guess I'm
else
right.
would you be here?
Mm.
It does have a
guess.
point.
It does have a point.
Anything else you want to ask it?
Are we expected?
Well, why else would they be here?
And if so, by whom?
The mistress knows of you.
Oh, now things are getting interesting indeed.
Who is the mistress?
The mistress is the mistress.
Does the mistress go by any other names?
It just sort of stands there and stares at you blankly.
All right, keep it going.
Is there anything else you guys want to know?
No, at this point, Leon is just curious. So just keep following.
You know what to say, curiosity killed the cat.
I can't find a fitting picture for what I want, so I'm just going to use this instead.
Poop monster.
Yeah, poop monster.
Yeah, poop monster.
Actually, put this here. Put this there. Blunk. 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 No, she's not that big. Okay. And I will have to copy. Paste. Paste. Okay. Perfect. Okay, so it stumbles down here, which is at the end of the hallway. So this here leads to this new room that is very similar in shape.
And are these the same creatures?
This?
Yeah.
You can't quite see that yet.
Same statue, golem.
This is actually something different. Begins to stumble forward into the room. If you do not enter the room, you do not see any of this.
You're in front, Ola. Get in there.
I'll peek in. If impossible.
Yes, look, he doesn't want to die, so don't let him die.
All right.
11 HP, dude.
If you walk inside, this is a glowing. It starts stumbling forward so that way everybody else can get in the room if they want. This is a glowing hologram-like magical device sitting in the middle of the room.
Ooh, devices. Me like devices.
Yes, he's the nerd.
I'm the big nerd.
So,
Okay.
what it is projecting is a large kind of like a map, maybe? Topographical map, which has something highlighted. It looks familiar.
A giant statue.
Lying down in the ground, similar to the one that you saw in the book.
Hmm.
You can see some figures on this other side. However, you can't see them clearly, so you don't really know what they are.
Do they see us?
You're not sure,
Mm.
because you can't see them clearly enough.
Does it like be looking at the hologram thing, or?
Like, again, you can't really see them clearly enough. The hologram is in the way.
Zombies just standing there, right?
Is there any parts on the hologram which is more lit than the others? Perhaps.
You can roll a perception check, because it's like it's like you know how like in Star Wars or those types of things they have like the holograms that have like the topographical map. That's what it looks like.
No.
So it's kind of hard to
It's-
look through or anything. But with an 18, there is a part of the map that is highlighted more than the rest of it. And it is the location that if you were like looking at a map of the world, is the location of the city.
Mm-hmm.
In this city?
This city where you guys are. It has a red flashing little indicator on it.
Hmm.
Okay. All right. You guys want to say hello to the guys on the other side?
No.
I can't really tell what it is. I don't even know if they can understand me.
Because you know, we're already pretty fucked up from just fighting 2 vampires.
Again, if you want to see what these things are, you can roll a perception to see if you can discern.
Sure.
Oh, let's see how well I can see. With guidance. But I can.
Yes, you can
Abuse
guidance yourself. You're not in
Oh
combat.
wait, no.
Yeah, it's kind of useless in combat.
12.
Alright. Leon,
I'll
looking?
go with
Yeah, give me a second. I see nothing.
You are too interested in this
I'm too
weird
distracted
magical...
in this hologram thing.
Yeah.
technology.
The technologies, yeah.
Alright. So, none of you can see 100% of what is over there. But whatever this thing is, it is large and blubberous. These things are much smaller.
I asked the guy here, is the mistress in this room?
It shakily moves its hand and points towards the larger figure.
Figured.
Mm.
All right, let's talk to the mistress. Whoop, whoop, whoop.
Beep, bop, boop, beep, bop, boop.
Does the gang
Does the
come
Scooby
with me?
gang back him up, or is Shaggy going alone?
I'm not directly following because I'm too distracted with the thing.
Don't push me in the room. I'm gonna stay in the back. I don't wanna die.
Well, these two guys are, walked forward and, as a result, pushed you into the room, so you're already in the room.
God
Yeah.
damn it.
There was not enough room in that hallway for them to get through without you moving out of the way, so you just sort of walked in.
I'm dragging you along, Olaf. Come here.
Okay. He's like noting down some stuff and just get pulled.
Yeah, how about you fight him for it or something? I don't know, reject. You don't-
He's
This
a
guy's
nice guy.
this guy's
You're
Yeah,
not
but
gonna
you
even
walk.
don't wanna
supposed to
die.
be here.
This guy will walk over.
Okay. I'm assuming she's seen me at this point. So I'm gonna shout out, greetings.
You hear in Sahagin. Did you get what you were looking for?
I suppose we did. So can you stop doing what you're doing and not activate this giant thing? That would be nice.
Stop! You're breaking the law.
It's worth a try.
The entity responds in Sahagin, so nobody else can understand what it's saying.
I'm just noting stuff down.
You can roll an Arcana to see if you can discern how this thing works.
Yes, please. 14.
Alright. With a 14, you don't get everything, but you can see that there are definitely like magic channels. It's channeling the inherent magic that is around it into the device in order to activate some sort of electrical current, perhaps similar to your little guardian.
Ouch.
Um, however, this is just meant to perhaps store information and display the information, but you have no idea how. Like, if you wanted to build one yourself, you would have no idea how to create it. But you can see that there's like definitely runes on it that indicate that there is electricity and funneling of magic involved. Though to what end, again, you're not 100% sure, but it is displaying a map, so perhaps it magically has this map within it, and it is capable of accessing it, and perhaps you can manipulate it somehow, but you're not sure.
This is rather intriguing.
Yes, for your character, it would be. So, this. What was the last thing you said to it, Christos?
Basically, can you stop what you're doing and not activate this giant golem?
Okay. The next thing it says. Okay, go ahead.
Basically, the Skyrim says of Oblivion Guard, stop! You're breaking the law.
Stop right there, criminal scum.
Sure.
Basically.
So, it goes. Do you worship anything?
Not in particular, no.
Then you wouldn't understand.
Oh, well, from my point of view, if you activate this thing, the whole city is gonna go under, and that's kind of a bad deal for us.
Perhaps, but not for us. Again,
that's why
this
we
creature
have a-
here is female, but very large and blubberous. Less a fish person and more of maybe like a manatee person.
Can I identify what race it is?
Sure, nature.
No idea.
You are unsure, but it looks similar to the Sahagin. At least similar enough that you might be like, oh, okay, it might be that. Who knows?
How about we make some sort of deal where not all of us get killed in your process. I want to cast Charm Person on them.
All right. What's your DC? Save DC.
It's not my DC on the thing, but I have an item for it. So DC 13 Wisdom.
Okay. DC 30. Okay.
Yeah.
Wonderful. It rolled a 21.
Does it know when
Roll me up the item.
Okay.
Because if it doesn't specify on the item,
Oops.
nope, nothing.
There it is.
Okay, if it doesn't specify on the item that it works differently than Charm Person, then it works exactly how Charm Person works.
Yeah, it doesn't specify anything.
So then, on Charm Person, it says when the spell ends, it knows. Let's see, if it fails... Because that's all if it fails. It doesn't say anything about succeeding. Well then, in that case...
Yeah, it shouldn't be known that it's affected.
Correct. But it does know that you cast something. Because it has verbal and semantic components. So that means you said a word. And you had to make, like, hand motions in order to activate it.
Yeah.
So, it's smart enough to know. It's smart enough.
Oh, man. Okay. Well, what else were we supposed to do?
That's fine. You're good. It goes... So, you didn't think regular diplomacy would work. Therefore, you tried to manipulate me.
Well, what can you do against psycho-terrorist, am I right?
It just rolls its eyes. And it starts to float this way.
Alright, guys, the gig is up. Let's get him.
No. We run.
Starts to float this way. Continues floating that way.
Oh, it's not coming after us. That's better. Zombies are less
What are
worse to
these
deal with.
things? What are these things?
They are Sahagin. They appear to have mortal wounds on them in some way, and
I got 1 spell slot and 11 HP. I don't want to fight shit.
and it's just sort of standing there. They
Alright,
start to move this way, though, and block the way.
Okay. So do you guys just want to let the terrorists go away? The criminals? I look to the rest of the group.
Look, I'm very hurt. I've literally on my last spell. So... Yeah.
Alright.
It has left you in the room with this thing, though.
Yeah. I want to record the thing with my internet.
Okay, it is in your brain.
Yeah. I'll do you one better. Leon, can you take the device with you?
The device itself is bigger than that lady was.
Ah, that problem.
That thing, no.
Well, if everyone's...
Because this square is the size of the thing. It's not the size of the image.
Oh, I thought that was size of image.
No.
If everyone's spent up and not combat capable, I guess we retreat.
Not combat capable, not... Leon is very hurt, I guess.
I'm in minus 12 max HP. I have 11 left. I have 1 spell slot.
Same here, so... No, we're not combat capable currently.
Is that fine with you guys? Looks to this guy and this guy.
This guy here, he goes, I was just paying you back. And this guy goes, my job is to just make sure you get out of here alive.
All right. We bail.
All right.
Yeah, feel better.
Do you want to examine this further or try to do anything with it, or you just want to run away?
Yeah, we can examine a bit if nothing goes wrong.
Because these zombies just don't care. where you guys are standing, they're just standing here. They aren't doing anything.
Yeah, but for all we know, she could be contacting reinforcements right now, so we probably shouldn't linger.
Just
Yeah,
asking.
very true.
Just asking.
I
You
have
should not-
recorded the thing. It's good enough.
Okay, now let's go then.
Yep.
Alright. Flee, flee, flee.
Flee, my pretties.
So you flee.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Gonna roll a thing.
Look, we're hurt, we're bleeding, we're not having good time. Of course we flee.
Okay, you guys managed to get out of the building. What would you like to do?
By the same spot, so we go to the underground spot where the others are waiting.
So, we go to E. Right? We go to E now, right?
One step at a time.
Alright. So,
Hmm.
you head to the manhole cover. You
Yep.
head down into the darkness.
I have dark vision.
Oh!
Dude,
No.
I have to take my goggles on.
Alright. So everybody heads down into the darkness.
Yep.
And you get back to where, unless you want to go the other way, you get back to...
We gotta
where-
take the long way.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say, you get back to where the Odiugs were.
Yeah, fuck that.
Okay, great. Okay, so you, you head the other way, which is longer but safer. However, you start taking the long path. You start to hear the weird language of the Sahagin, which currently Krestos understands. Roll a perception, Krestos. The rest of you just hear the voice. He needs to roll to see if he can understand what they're saying.
Weird voices, weird as usual.
So, one of the voices says, they probably just got away. They wouldn't have come down here. Probably just swam up. And the other one goes, swam up? That's where the rest of the building is. Of course they didn't swim up. I just think this is pointless.
Okay, so they are implying that swimming up is more safer than this place.
Perhaps.
And where are we currently in the cover?
You
Layout.
are like halfway between where you want to get to and where you came from to get in here.
And are they like in our way?
Yes.
There's no other way to get past them?
According to your map, there are dead ends that you can go in, but to get to where you're trying to go, you either have to come this way or go back where those other poop monsters were.
Okay. In that case, I wanna take the nearest medical hover up and continue there.
Alright. Roll an investigation of your map to see if the map says something clear that you can read.
Can I get help, Olav?
Yeah. You'll help him. Oh, let me see.
10 or 10?
10 or 10.
both 10. Okay, you don't see any manhole cover other than going back the way you came or going through the guys where you're worried about going to.
Okay. I think we should go back then.
Alright, what is everybody else's opinion?
I relate the info I got from overhearing them to you guys.
Oh, Gio isn't even here.
No, I was getting a
Nope.
drink.
Because he is a moron.
Unless you guys want to fight these things. That is.
Probably I won't do that now. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I'll say go ahead back.
Alright, you begin heading back.
Well, it depends on the numbers that are. How many did you see? Like, just 2?
I overheard two Sahagin talking. But there are probably much more.
Well, if you don't look, you never know.
And if we do look, they have a chance to look back and spot us.
But
This
yeah,
is
you're the shadowy hidey one, aren't you?
Or do you rather want us to get spotted and fight pointless battles?
Okay, I get it, Mr. Salty.
What?
I don't know.
What's wrong with you?
I don't know. I do not know what's wrong with him.
Okay. Okay, we go back and go up.
Boop. Alright. As you head back, as you're about to approach the manhole cover where you about 100 feet from where the manhole cover was,
Mhm.
you hear nah, they didn't come this way. They probably did. No, they probably just swam away. Where would they have swam? Up? Yeah. No.
What about our sixth part? Remember the one with the trident that stabbed me?
That guy is not in an area where you guys have been yet.
No.
You don't know the status of them, to be fair.
Okay. Is it possible to go to the other side without approaching these guys? The other path?
Yes, it is.
Okay, we go there.
Okay, great. Alright, so you head towards where the Odiugs were.
Mm-hmm.
Alright. Here is what you see when you return
Oh no.
to this area. You don't see a pyramid anymore. You see a wall that encompasses most of the chasm. It is built straight up to where you put the ladder on the ceiling. The ceiling is now it's all the way up to the ceiling. But it is still pyramid in shape, but they have built it all the way up to the ceiling.
Okay. But going through it isn't gonna happen, and touching the pyramid is a bad thing.
It's not the smartest thing, no?
But we can go down, and there's like a way down there, right?
There is an area down there.
Yeah.
Do you wish to take a look at the area down there?
Yeah, go down and don't touch the pyramid. Don't be in contact with the guys that polishing the pyramid.
Okay.
Cast fireball on the pyramid.
Touch the pyramid, you say?
Well, it does have a lot of methane around it, so it might just blow up if you.
Sadly, I don't have fireball.
As the pyramid, you say?
Don't.
Oh.
Just don't. I'll
Okay.
cut your hand up, dude.
So, do you wish to climb down the ladder? Because the ladder
Yeah,
is still accessible.
I have to switch machines because I requested 2 switch machines.
Okay.
Okay.
Yep. We climb down.
We claimed that.
All right. As you are climbing down, I need the both of you to make a perception check.
I see nothing.
All right. As you are climbing down, Christos, this one piece of information is hard to miss, but somehow Leon has missed it. As you look down, you see and hear the sleeping Otiuk. They are gathered around the pyramid base. However, they appear to be asleep. They are just laying there making noises.
Okay. But those are the only guys there, right?
At the moment, yeah.
No. I still want to stealth down while I'm climbing.
Okay.
Sure.
Roll a stealth, and since he's not here and he is part of the group, I am going to roll for him.
I actually rolled good this time.
Oh my god, I rolled shitty.
Okay. It is stealth. Apparently, he guided himself.
Yeah,
You probably would have.
He probably would have.
So, 10 plus
18 in stealth for the party.
Okay. So, you climb down.
Yes.
They need to roll to see if they awaken.
Hey Olaf, do you have any poop on you?
No,
It's a
sadly
sign
no.
of peace.
At the moment, no.
Just pull your pants down and try. If your life depends on it.
I can't shit when I'm being watched.
Okay. Doopy doopy doo boo 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 boo. Perception is based on wisdom, correct?
Yup.
They are rolling at disadvantage because they are
Yeah.
asleep. Luckily, they don't notice you. The highest they've rolled is an 11. So they sleeping. Sleepy, sleepy. I mean, they worked so hard to prevent people from crawling on the ceiling like you guys did. So it tuckered them out. So
Yeah.
they sleepy.
Just as planned.
We planned it from the start. You just never knew it.
Yeah, so
They're
they
like
built their
50.
pyramid all the way up to the ceiling, so that way nobody could crawl on that pipe anymore. They put a lot of effort into that. They would be really sad if you broke it. So, you walk over to the other side of this area. You can examine the area if you want. while you're here. Because you haven't been down here before.
Sure.
I suppose I should have gave you the opportunity before saying anything else, like what you were doing.
So, investigation?
You can just roll a perception.
Okay. 10.
10. Does anybody else want to look?
Sure.
Does anybody else in this
I see nothing.
three-person call want to look?
I'm good at seeing nothing.
Too much poop.
Yeah, too much poop and distracting.
Everything is distracting you.
Yeah,
Everything
he's
is
easily
just...
distracted suddenly. Oh, as long as mind, you don't know what's going on in that man's head.
Oh yeah, I don't know if you did already, but I'll forgive you because it was a week ago. You could have recovered, or a bunch of weeks ago. You could have recovered the brain from your previous
I
dog.
did that. I did
Okay.
that.
Okay.
I said I would do it once the fight was over.
Okay.
So I have it, and so.
But you could have grabbed the parts of the dog as well, but they're
Like I grabbed what I could fit. Like I didn't take
they're
everything.
too broken. Most of the parts are too broken to be useful anyway. Because not only did they break it, but then zombies were walking by and were like, "Oh, sensing life," and they smacked it some more, so it was more broken than it was before. But the brain of it is at least intact. So
that's good. I took what seemed fine.
okay, you can write spare parts, one set of spare parts in your inventory, in case they are needed later. And you can also write the memory bank of your pet in your inventory as well.
I did that.
Okay. So, you look around. Actually, Ustal rolled the highest because he guided himself. So,
Sure.
you guys look around. There isn't much here, other than what appears to be a hole in the wall of this thing that appears to have been dug here. And you can't see the end of it. So, like 60 feet dark vision, yeah, you can't see the other side of the tunnel.
I got 120.
You got 120?
Yep.
Still can't see the other side of the tunnel. So it is quite a deep tunnel.
Can we just take the ladder and move it to the other side? So we can just walk
try.
over there?
You can try. But as you are aware of, last time that you moved the ladder on the other side, it made some noise. So you're going to have to, if you want to move the ladder to the other side, you can, but it is going to take some subtlety in order to not wake the creatures.
Gotcha. However, these guys just want to have their poop. And I don't know if they are sensitive to sounds. Do I know that?
They can hear. They can hear.
Yeah. Do you get pissed when someone rouses them from their sleep?
You can roll a nature.
20.
Not bad. If they feel threatened, just like any other beast.
Okay. Then we'll do it while seeming peaceful.
Okay.
However, we're gonna try to stealth first.
Okay, yeah. First
And
option
if
is to not screw up, and then if you screw up, you
Yeah.
have other options. Okay, great.
Yep.
Okay. So it is going to be a sleight of hand from anybody who tries to move the ladder.
Me. Can I get assistance with that?
Does somebody wish to help him?
Can help. I always help. I'm a nice guy.
And can I get a guidance from Usal?
Sure.
Sure.
Yeah, he's not going to argue at this point.
I don't think so.
24.
Yeah, that is a good roll.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, better meet sleight of hand. So.
All right. You start to move the ladder, and I'll say that since Leon is helping you, and you are familiar with mechanical things, as he's about to move the ladder, you notice that the ladder is going to scrape against one of the things that is holding it in place as you're about to move it, and you stop him and then adjust the thing so that way it doesn't scrape against it. So, as a result, you did help him. So, you move it out of its the thing that's holding it in place, the holders. You now have I forget how tall the thing was, but I'll just say like 50-foot ladder.
It was a pretty big ladder.
You
I know
have
that.
you have half speed while carrying the ladder,
Alright.
just in case it matters. So, and you also have disadvantage on stealth, which means you guys are going to have to roll stealth again.
So I have a normal stealth.
Seems like.
Oh,
Yeah.
just a 25.
Oh, no
Oh.
big deal. Just a 25.
Just a 24.
Okay. I think we got it.
Let's see what Ustal rolls. Because
He would guide
I'll
us himself.
consider the other guys a separate group. So, they're fine for now. Stealth. Yeah. Over 20. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Unless the creatures roll a natural 20, they cannot notice you guys.
They need to roll 2 natural 20s.
Oh yeah,
Since
they're
they're
at disadvantage. That
Mm-hmm.
I know what you mean.
I'll be right back and just take a piss.
They on one of their rolls they did roll a total of 20, but they also rolled a 5. So
Mm-hmm.
so since you had advantage on stealth and you were carrying the ladder, if anybody else was carrying the ladder, it's just because it's unwieldy was the reason that you had disadvantage. And we're moving at half speed. If it was like as heavy as the thing was, and it was a more easy to carry object, I wouldn't have done that, but it's just that it's 50 feet tall and you're like trying to stabilize it as you're walking and stuff like that. That was the reason.
It's completely soundproof. 50-foot ladder.
Yes. Well, as long as it's not colliding with anything, it is. Okay. So, you get it to the other side, and you manage to gently place it in such a way that it fits into the holding mechanisms of the ladder that you used on the ceiling, which is now broken in a few pieces on the floor next to the poop pyramid. So, you managed to climb up the other side. No problem.
Nice.
So,
I wanna listen for more dudes in the way.
as you continue down the path, you do hear them, but they are down the quote-unquote safe path that you were going to take originally. But instead, you took the other path, and it appears that all the bad dudes are in a different place where you don't need to go. So
Good. Good shit.
so you go back to where the guys were supposed to be waiting for you. They are not.
They're in there.
They are not there.
Ooh. Do I see any evidence of a battle here, perhaps?
Not initially, no. If you want to look more in depth, you can. Survival would be the role.
I'm bad at that, so I'm helping.
I'm helping.
I'm helping. That's my quote now. I'm helping.
Okay, with a 16, it appears that there's evidence that they brought the creatures that they said that they were going to bring with them, and there's evidence that the creatures have climbed the ladder.
Okay. So you probably bailed.
Well, I mean, they had to control these creatures that are not easy to control, so they probably just said, okay, we got the creatures, let's just get out of here.
Okay. I want to take a peek at the top of the ladder.
Alright, you look up, the trapdoor is closed, but if you want to climb the ladder and try to open it, you can do that.
With a sleight of hand. Yes, please.
Yes, okay, go ahead.
And I ask for guidance.
He will guide you. He touches the bottom of your foot on the ladder. Because he has to touch you in order to cast it.
Huge.
Alright, you manage to open the trapdoor, and this is what you see on the other side.
Okay.
You see some Sahagin guards, and you see the Maidmers on the other side. The Maidmer family being interviewed by some guards.
Gonna slowly close that.
Just slowly back away.
And we're gonna have to find another path.
Wonderful. So,
Right.
where would you like to go?
Do we see some potholes on the way?
You do have the map, so you can try to use that if you wish.
Sure.
To see if there's another place that you could go up.
Yep.
Alright, investigation on the map.
Same deal. Advantage, guidance.
Okay. So who is rolling?
I guess I'll roll.
Roll for what specifically?
He rolled.
I could have rolled, but okay.
I got a 21, so it's good enough.
Alright, you just get frustrated with all of this, and instead of getting him to roll or look at it, you just look at it, and he starts to help you as you're looking at it. And Ustal just pokes your shoulder as you look at it.
Just keep poking you.
So, you look at the map. You don't see anything super close, but the next closest one is in the middle of the street and quite far away. So you would have to walk like maybe 300, 400 feet to get there.
Is that from the safe or the quote-unquote safe path?
That's from where you currently are. You have to walk, and it's a path that you haven't taken before.
Okay.
With that, you look at the map, and I will roll to see if there's anything dangerous on the way. Yes, there is a skull written on the map.
Oh.
That means boss in some in games.
Let me just say that I rolled a natural one for your luck.
There's a boss
So,
there, okay.
it's bad luck.
Okay. Probably shouldn't go there either. Okay. So, how many Sahagangals was there up there?
Up there was 2, and they were interviewing the family. Because, even though it is lawless, the people would probably be extraordinarily mad at them if the guards didn't help them in some way. So,
All right, guys. I think it's our only way to just go up that ladder and beat some Sahagan guards. Because I don't want to go to this skull-faced map. That would be a bad idea.
These skulls are often bad ideas. So I guess we don't have much choice.
So, all at the same time, just overwhelm them. That's the safest bet. So we go back.
okay. Alright, you climb the ladder.
We want the strong guys first, so they can take the guards out easily.
Okay.
Looks at Olaf.
What about me?
I mean, you're the heavy hitter. One of.
Usually, one of them, yeah. What, you want me to be in front?
Yeah, you take one, I'll take the other.
Okay, I'll get one and he'll get the other then.
So on 3, you open
Okay.
it and take the left one, I'll take the right.
Okay.
3, 2, 1.
Open it and smack the left one.
Alright, so surprise round. 2 Sahagin are standing there. Okay.
Mhm.
So you both get attacks, and so would Ustal, and so would your 2 allies.
Lawak. 15.
He is
Ouch.
instantly bloodied with the first attack.
I only have 1 attack. So I'm not level 5
Your
yet.
your dog that you probably carried up
true,
the
I'm
ladder
bonus
can
action.
help you.
Yeah, I can probably carry it up, yeah. But I would have advantage on it too.
Do I have advantage?
Doggy bite.
They are
Crits.
since he moved first, yes.
Okay.
Because they are standing next to each other, so you could easily get into position. Like, it's not like a huge house. The house is like 30, 40 feet across, so... And they're in the middle of the room, so... Like... They're done. Pretty much. So you use the dog on the, Sahagin?
On the same guy as mine.
Okay. And, you're going for, Are you going for lethal?
I would say non-lethal.
Okay, I'll not lethal.
So Leon takes out the first guy. Yeah, fuck. Yeah, the second guy is just barely knocked unconscious. You did exactly his health.
All right. I look to the family and like, you have a good day. And we go away.
They are just shocked and are not in a position to fight back, so...
Yep.
I just like, have a good night. And I'll just...
We're out of there.
Yeah.
Alright. And you're way back because you chose... This place you chose for a reason, because it's far enough out of their perimeter that they wouldn't be able to find you as you entered. So, you have a clear path back.
Nice.
No problem at all. So, in-game, what would you like to do?
We go to E's Tavern.
Yeah.
Alright.
Well, I should probably end it there with the assassin and the rest of the gang that's not supposed to go to the E's Tavern.
Yeah, the assassin, he doesn't even bother following you. He's like, yeah, you guys are just going back to safety, so he's just gonna leave.
Coolio.
However, this guy is the only other guy that's left with you that isn't your team, and he's with E, so
Yeah, that's fine.
he just goes with you.
Mhm.
So, what would you like to do? Just go to the tavern?
Yep.
All right,
Yeah,
you're in the tavern.
And we go to the kitchen and teleport back.
All right.
Mm.
Instant teleportation to the safest place that your characters are aware of.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, if an intruder doesn't know about the teleportation thing, then they have to walk a half hour through a long stairwell, and by the time they get to where you guys would be, they'd be like, so yeah, it is one of the safest places that your characters would be aware of on the entire planet.
And I guess we would report back to E, and I'll show him some of the recordings I got of the things.
All right, so you quickly draw a image on a piece of paper using your capabilities of um, accessing the ley lines using your cantrip,
Cool.
and you produce a relatively accurate map or picture of the map that you saw.
Mm-hmm.
Are you speaking to E specifically, or are you talking to the Minotaur?
If the Minotaur was there first, I'll talk to him.
Okay. So yeah, he would be the first guy that you would see of the two.
Sure.
All right. So he writes it. He grabs the page from you. He opens the book. He inserts the page into the book, and it magically amalgamates into the pages of the book.
Okay. And also a report of this mistress and how she's running the show, worshipping this thing, and will do whatever it takes to wake it up, apparently.
Something about the weird spots on the map if you saw any of them, like where it were glowing. I would probably do that too.
Okay. The only spot that you saw was the city
Mm-hmm.
that was glowing. And just FYI, you could have gotten more information if you tried to manipulate it at all, but you didn't do that.
Yeah,
So,
no, I didn't
I'm
do
just
that.
saying.
Yeah.
It's probably just the active zone they're working under.
Probably.
You're not sure, to be fair. Like,
Yeah.
it's not like you asked her, to be fair. So,
Well,
what's
who's
this
gonna
map
hardly
thing?
negotiate?
And she probably wouldn't have told you anyway.
Yeah, exactly.
But, just saying.
Mm.
So, you have returned with the information that you have given.
Mm.
Is there anything else you would like to do? You also
Probably.
have the vampire corpses.
Oh yeah. Probably make something useful out of that and lay low for a week, perhaps, and level up, perhaps.
If that's what you guys want to do, you can lay low.
Mm. Yeah, I'll lay low for a bit.
Okay.
Got some things I'm gonna do in free time, but if we get any.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So you can level up.
Oof.
You killed one of the greater threats that I had prepared at the beginning, so.
Awesome. Guess we kill the mistress next.
Just FYI, the mistress is a character that showed up at the end of what we were doing in the Devouring Dark, so.
Mm.
If you try to target her, you might not manage to get to her. Just saying. But if in character that's what you guys want to do, then that's what will happen. But I do have other things that E will be interested in and give you options to try to go after.
Alright. Yeah, we weren't this position to fight her either way.
Yeah. And I knew this, which is why I felt comfortable presenting her to you guys at that moment. Because I knew that you probably weren't going to fight her. And if you did, then I wouldn't have pulled any punches. I would have just killed you guys.
If Gio was here, we would have died. And I wasn't there. Probably.
I am just going to quickly try a thing, and I'll be back in a second.
Yeah. And there's Gio's back. No, that was Matt. That was Matt. I saw you recorded your call with Lonnie.
Yeah, it's nothing. There was nothing there. I was just trying.
She didn't pick up.
Yeah, I was just trying to see if she managed to get back yet, and just didn't realize that we were in here or whatever. But yeah, she's still busy. I figured since there was a obvious chance for me to try, I figured I'd try. So when you guys are finished leveling up, I do have a thing prepared.
Okay. So we can level up, you said?
Yep. And let me just say that it's been such a long time that the thing I have prepared might not seem relevant, but I do have a thing.
Right.
Okay. I'll just do the level up thingy then. Average health. Oh, extra attack. Whoa.
You now have another attack?
Yeah. This is level 5.
Wait, I don't remember. You guys are level 5 just now?
You should level up, didn't we?
Holy moly!
Yeah.
Holy moly.
I got my second attack, my man.
You guys beat a vampire? 2 vampires?
3 vampires? What the fuck?
Holy moly!
I know to add my 50,000.
Yeah, let me just say that boss, you were supposed to level up a couple of times before you went there. But you guys were like, oh, let's just go!
Screw the rules! Hey, Gio.
Geo is 2 squares rotating around each other. What a beautiful personage is 2 squares rotating around each other.
I see that too.
Gio, we leveled up.
Huzzah.
We can go level up.
Huzzah.
You can get your fucking counter spell or fireball or whatever you want.
Huzzah. Wait, already?
Yeah, we're level 5.
Yeah.
Damn, son. I just got level 2.
You're at level 2?
What?
No, third level spell, second level spell.
Oh. No, you're a level 5 character is what he's trying to tell you.
Yeah, I know.
Just saying.
I mean, Fireball's a third level spell counterspell as well.
Well, don't you get third level spells at level 5?
Yeah.
As a full caster? Or wait, you're a half caster. Or
He's a
wait,
full caster.
you are a full
More
caster.
casters
You just
are-
have
they're
very
weird
low
full
spell
casters.
slots.
They're weird full casters.
Yeah, Warlocks.
I close to everything for some reason.
That's the best.
Yeah. It's not my game, so it won't take that long to load in. So.
Won't take you 50,000 years just to
Yeah.
load in. I mean, all of us have been alive
Yeah.
since, like, prehistory. Just so that way
Yeah.
we can load into games.
Yeah.
Da, 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 da. It
I
takes
wasn't like
forever
with my
to
game.
load.
I just loaded in like an hour before. It probably is done
Just to
before an
be
hour's
sure.
passed. But it's probably done before an hour's passed. But
Just to be sure, you know.
so we kill a boss before we're supposed to kill a boss.
Cool. How you
Yeah.
guys do that?
Yeah, he said the vampire we were supposed to kill at later levels, but we did it now.
Which is why I feel comfortable giving you a level.
When the
just know
hell
that
does
we-
I want to check one thing.
Just know we used our smart instead of, you know, we were nearly dead still. Don't think you can just throw more things at us because we're now level 5. No, it was pure luck.
I get 2 attacks now though. Yeah.
I
Yeah,
also
you guys are
I
substantially
also
stronger.
get 2. I also get 2 attacks now.
Don't get next cantrip before level 10. Jesus.
I get feats.
Wait, what? Oh yeah, you took fighter.
Yeah. Fighter 1, Bard 4.
No. Oh, you level just got the full part. Okay.
Well, let's see what doom I can call upon me with rolling a d8. Disappoint me now.
I just don't roll. I get a decent amount of health from
Ooh.
this stuff, so
Oh,
I got a nice number.
I get heat metal and invisibility.
that's
You
pretty
do?
good.
Those I get for free are branding smite I'm worrying about.
And I don't get any new spells, correct?
You get like 1 every level. But you also get a new invocation, I think.
Ooh,
Because
more
you're a
nasty stuff
crazy
I can
person.
eat.
You made a
No,
deal
I'm
with
not crazy.
otherworldly being.
Yes.
All right. I got silvery barbs.
Oh no.
You got the what?
Dumbass spell.
Basically, as a reaction, it can make the enemy reroll any d20 roll for first level slot.
Oh.
But it's a
Oh
reaction,
no.
right?
It's a reaction. Yep.
It'll force them to reroll if they fail the saving throw.
My question is, would it be smart for me to take counterspell? Because you know, it does take one of my very, 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 very valuable
I
spells
don't get
away.
counterspell where I'm like level 9, so I would recommend you take it.
Counterspell is universally useful.
Yeah, it's like a good spell in general. It's like it's worth the slot most of the time. So. Oh yeah, my puppy gets more health. My puppy gets more health.
Yeah, your little gnome friend teaches you how to be more efficient with its armor and its mechanics and get slightly stronger.
What spells do I need to prepare? That's my question. I mean, that one could come in handy. What the hell does this one even do?
Yes, new invocation, huzzah!
Are you able to get Lonnie into the room? Is that a
Me?
thing that we can do? Cause she's ready. She's here.
She should just be able to join. She just needs to click the word general, just like how I join.
Need to add her, I suppose.
You're
I have
master.
added her.
No, she is in the game, so she should just be able to join us. There we go.
Honey.
Hello.
Hello.
Sadly, I've shaved.
What up, buddy? Oh, look at this angle. I look like a wall.
That's fine. I have baby face again because I shaved.
You always look like a baby. So my hair is short. Kill me now. I hate it.
That looks nice.
Okay, I like it, but I hate how short it is. That's what I meant.
You don't look as
like
much as a baby as Baby Man. Baby Man looks like a baby. If you guys don't know what I'm talking about, I'll have to try to find it.
I don't, but I like
Yeah,
this. I
I
like
have
where
an
you're going
idea,
with
but
it.
I'm not sure.
Are you streaming already?
Yep.
Sorry I'm late.
Fine. We don't hate you for it. Dealing 2 intelligence 5 times the level, so I get
What did I miss? Anything important or pertinent?
aware level
Nothing
5.
that your character would be aware of, luckily.
So I'm a cardboard cutout or I'm knocked out?
Oh, you were training. And you still are, because you get to level up twice.
Fight.
Oh my god.
Doggy, get 5 more health.
Because she hasn't been here since she got to level up. The
That's
first
true.
time. So she's leveling up twice.
Are we level 5?
Yeah.
Thank you.
Athletics 2 plus proficiency. Times.
Basically, they went and killed those vampires that you guys ran away from.
Domo arigato, Mr. Roboto.
We barely managed to kill them.
I had full health.
4.
I wouldn't call that barely.
Olaf,
What?
you are the one true hero in this group.
Aw.
Oh.
Aw. Thank you.
I can't find it.
I'm
Unfortunate.
still.
Hmm?
Sorry, go ahead.
Oh, I was... I'm not doing anything, but who's... wanted to say something?
I'm still a little high. I'm sorry. I'm not tired. I'm just a little slow. What?
Hey, that's too. I never need sleep.
You
Had
how
my
even
dog
function?
wrong this whole time?
Hmm?
Oh, he needs sleep
No.
all the time. Like, he's the first
How
to
do you-
leave because he's tired.
Yeah.
And somebody has a very loud thing. Yeah,
Uh-huh.
beam like a rhinoceros.
I've had a wrong modifier on the puppy's attack for forever.
Bum, bum,
Is that
bum.
Lonnie? Yeah, it's Lonnie.
Yes.
Yes.
We can hear your TV, I guess.
My puppy should have a +8 to hit, not a +4.
Wow.
Yeah, it's my spell attack modifier to.
Playing nerfed, Olaf?
Yeah, I've been nerfed this whole time.
Did you? My God, you don't even know your abilities.
Yeah, like that. You know me, right?
Sheesh.
Bob, my Eldritch Blast can shoot up your ass now from about like ridiculously far. 600 feet.
Boss number and
You
Elder
don't
Spirit.
need that much feet.
You don't need that, dude. You
I
don't.
need-
You literally don't need that.
I need feet to walk.
Well, if I-
600 feet? I don't need 600 feet. I only need 2 feet.
Fair enough, then I'll do with the 120.
I don't need 600 feet.
Don't you have spell sniper, dude?
Yeah, that's the 120 I already mentioned.
Yeah, so you have 240.
240?
If you have spell sniper, plus the
Mhm.
base of Elder Blast is 120.
Yeah, so
And
120.
that's double. So that's 240.
Oh shit.
So you have base 240 feet. And if you change it Elder Spirit, then it gets 600 feet. But you don't need 600 feet of Elder Blast. 240 feet is already more than enough.
Pew!
Okay, I can shoot that little thing 600 feet away. Indeed, man. Indeed.
Yeah, come on.
That's like
chill.
That's like half a mile.
Oh, okay.
Something crazy like that.
Yeah, it's like over half a mile.
Why would you need spell sniper?
Like the cover thing is nice, but like you don't need a double range because well, 240 feet is like that's like enough. You don't need more. Get any infusions? Oh, not before level 6. I don't get new infusions before level 6.
Which was the one that gave you true sight?
That's a higher level one. That is not true sight. That just specifies you can see through shape changers. And that's a level 15 you need to be for that. So basically, what that gives you is basically you can see through any shape changers thing, so you can see the true form of a shape changer. That's all it does. It doesn't give you true sight. Because true sight is a bit different.
But if it were a campaign where there's like werewolves or vampires or stuff like that, hint,
It would become
hint.
quite handy, but it's still he needs to be level 15 to take it. It's still nice to have it. Like you get 30 feet, and anything within 30 feet, you can see the true form of any shape changer. So you can see a
Yeah.
doppelganger true form.
Well, Devil Sight it is.
Devil Sight is always nice. Just mix up with darkness and then spam Eldritch Blast with advantage. But yeah, I recommend taking counter spell as your spell.
You've played this game once or twice.
Yeah,
No.
maybe.
No, Olaf knows how to play Warlock.
I played so many warlocks and know most of the things.
Oh, I need your help with some of my warlocks then.
Depends on what you want to build it.
Isn't that what you're currently playing?
Yeah, she's Celestial Warlock. I'm pretty sure.
Well, if you need help, just ask him.
Yeah, I'm here.
I can replace Suggestion.
I need your
Wait,
help, Daddy.
Can I?
You can replace any spell when you level up a Warlock. So.
Yeah, but the question is that not one of my respells?
You can't respell it because you get it for free as you want to. So if you have taken it as a Warlock, then you can't respell it unless Matt rules it differently.
No, I think I can exchange one spell every few level things. Nope, I can't exchange a Suggestion because that's the Yanti spell.
Yeah. But you can.
If it's
Keep
your
casting.
racial spell, definitely not.
Yeah. So that counts again, not as your one of your known spells. So.
Is it
What-
stupid?
Olaf, when
Is
do
it
you have a
stupid
chance?
to take
Go ahead.
out Hex?
What you saying? What do you say, Lonnie?
When do you have an opportunity to help me with my my character? Because I don't know, I need help.
Sure.
When are you free?
I'm basically free any day.
Don't you work and shit?
Not at the moment, no. My work is chaos, so I haven't had work for a while. So I'm basically free
Okay.
any day, so.
Okay, I'll hit you up at some point.
Yeah, just DM me or something.
Just look at no. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
I'll find it
6.
eventually.
Mm-hmm.
I've been searching for this thing, the babyface man.
I'll make Lonnie my friend because this Discord doesn't have her as a friend.
Oh, bad.
I'm literally searching through a YouTube channel to find it.
We're trying to find what?
It's stupid to exchange hex for darkness.
No. Well, that
Yeah,
depends. If you want, do you want the extra d6 damage, or do you want to have advantage on your attack rolls?
Advantage is far better.
Yeah. But or you can also change another spell you don't use as much with it instead.
Matt.
Misty Step
Oh,
is something I
like
can
Vault Boy.
Misty Step can come quite handy. What are your spells currently?
I'm not talking about Vault Boy.
He still looks like Vault Boy.
Who?
Hex
Hold on.
from
Oh,
is Hex, Arms of Hadar,
yeah, I
Misty
guess.
Step, Shatter, Mirror Image, and not to forget Counterspell.
Like if you haven't used Arms of Hadar, that's a good fair okay melee range spell.
I think I
But-
used it once or twice.
But it's basically up to you. For me, I'll probably switch Arms of Hadar, but
Yeah,
that's
it
me.
sounds like
Because Hex is still nice
Yeah.
to have, but you can still have only one up at a time.
yeah. So darkness it is. Welcome aboard.
Do you have a question, Lonnie, or you just say my name?
No, she was talking about something.
Oh, okay.
This is what you look like.
I'm a bit shorter here, but that works.
How tall are you?
6'3".
You're fucking 6'3"? You're like 2 meters?
Well, 190.
Close enough.
Yeah. Geo is like 2 meters.
That's right.
195. Close to
That's
it.
close enough to being 2 meters.
Mm.
Shit, I'm short, guys.
Well, how tall are you?
5'3". You got like a foot on me, man.
There's a 165-ish.
Wow, she's small.
I am short.
I'm not sure what 5'3" is. I think it's 160 or something.
If we meet up, we'll be looking for Lodius. We're not looking
you're
down
as
for
tall
where
as
the
my
hell
mom.
is she?
You're as tall as my mom.
I'm short, man. I'm really freaking short.
Height doesn't matter. A friend of mine in first year at high school, she was like 5'1".
Jeez. That's like little.
Yeah, she was small. She was small. And you see me and like a couple others at like 188 plus. So
Jesus.
yeah, I'm like 2 meters. So
Gosh darn it.
Yeah.
Y'all are like redwoods next to me.
like that's same with my mom because she has, if she like cuts my hair or something, she like kind of struggles if I'm not sitting down. If she's standing up and trying to cut my hair sometimes, it's always a bit too tall. She has to reach a bit, but she has some issues with her arms, and so it's
Does she use a stepping ladder?
no, that she doesn't. I just have to bend a bit so my neck get a bit stiff, but.
Doesn't she have like? Don't you have like one of those very low chairs where you need to sit on, or like you sit on the floor for her?
Mm.
I mean, then she can easily reach you.
Yeah, like I'm sitting on like a chair, so you have to put me on one of our shorter chairs so you can reach properly without taking her arms up here. So.
Oh, why don't you just sit on the floor? Far
Puzzle.
I
easier.
think I'm gonna dye my hair tonight. I think I'm gonna dye my hair tonight.
Yeah, we can try it.
Oh
I
yeah.
don't know. Probably purple.
Nice, that looks hot.
Or purple tips.
Thanks, Daddy. Yeah, it'll be purple. I think. Okay, let's get a tally. Green, blue, or purple? Go.
I would take purple.
It's not going to be like true purple because my hair's not blonde enough.
I just like the color purple, so I just say, okay, take purple.
Purple.
Green and blue.
Yeah, just take green and blue.
Oh, I don't think I have the talent to do a split die.
Okay.
Okay. Gio, what's your opinion? Purple, green, or blue?
Don't ask me. I'm no fashionista.
Pick a color.
Just pick a color, dude.
Gray.
Pinche famoso. Of the colors that I just told you, purple, green, or blue?
What's the first one that comes to mind?
Good.
Well, the first thing that comes to mind is the following.
Fuck off? Okay.
Yeah, he said fuck off.
Yeah, well, fuck you too, Gio.
What a meanie.
Yeah,
I
what a
said
jerk.
Well, the first thing that comes to mind is flee.
Run!
I love you, Gio. I love you.
I have too much kobold in me. Because kobolds are fun.
Thor.
So,
Hey, buddy.
never mind. I'll leave that one alone.
Yeah,
Do
I
you
know,
like
but
having kobolds inside of you?
yeah, I just wanted to say that. Yeah, you were gonna make a joke. I knew it.
Yeah, it's true. That's true.
It wasn't easy. That was low hanging fruit.
Okay, I'll stop. I'm sorry. I think I'm funny. My mom thought I was funny. She's dead. Though. What?
What a
That's
dark
not-
joke.
I wasn't even trying to bring a joke. Okay.
I can't do it.
What, the low hanging fruit?
Yes, I cannot do low hanging fruit.
Jeez, man, I didn't know you were that horny.
No, the Lonnie was the horny one.
Sometimes low hanging fruit is the best hanging fruit. Lady. Sorry, bros.
No good.
Gosh darn it. I give up.
He gives up. Well, guys, we've
What?
won the game. We've won the game.
Ah!
You hear that? He gives up.
We beat Dungeons and Dragons!
Level 2,000 million.
Level 2,000 million?
Yeah.
Wow, you're low level 2 billion infinity.
Infinity is no number.
It is actually.
Yeah, it's just upside down. It's just about a repositioned 8.
Infinity times infinity? That's what level I'm at.
No.
It-
Infinity by the power of infinity.
Just everything possible.
Because what Lonnie is in infinity by the power of 2.
Here it is.
So,
It took me this long just to find this, by the way.
Power of infinity and infinity.
I'm
Let me
waiting,
s-
Daddy.
Let me see. Did everybody level up yet?
I'm done.
I'm done.
I have second level spells. I'm happy.
I
This is
can't
the
be
only
blinded
way I could
anymore.
find it is on the YouTube video. This is Babyface Man. Ignore the text because it's from a stupid Christian propaganda thing, but
That doesn't look like Vault Boy looks a lot more like
Souls for
Olaf.
sinners which shall die. That's how you do it.
Olaf, your Vault Boy now. Official.
Hmm?
10%.
I
Well, I'm your
was
boy
just
now.
saying that this is Babyface Man. This is who Babyface Man is.
What did I miss?
Babyface Man.
I think Lonnie claimed me as her man.
Okay, hold on, give me a second. I'm gonna go to Norway. I'm gonna find where you are. I'm gonna pee on you, fly back, and then I'll have claimed you officially.
That's rude. That's rude.
What? That's how dogs do it. And aren't I a bitch?
Had to bend it that way, hadn't you?
So did you level up yet, Lonnie?
That's why I was like, hey, Olaf, when are you free to help me? It's because I wanted to level
yeah,
up.
I don't have access to their sheet.
Where?
Dun, 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 dun.
Yeah, I can't see her sheet at least.
I
I've
don't
only got
even
my
know
phone.
where her sheet is. Is it
Should
this?
be in this.
No, this is
Is
an
it-
empty sheet.
She named it. I know she named it.
Well, it's not there.
We
Can I just worry about it later? Like, unless we're gonna hit a battle encounter, I think I'll be good for
Well,
now.
you might. That's.
Let's not do battles. You're welcome.
Yeah, these. Did you delete your sheet?
Oh,
No, that shouldn't be. Why would you do that?
only sheet I see is Utsal, Krestas, Leon, Ludwig, Wawak, Calypse, and 3 empty ones.
Exactly. I don't see it either. And I can see
Just-
everything.
Weird. Maybe she just
What?
named the thing in the thing. I don't know how many sheets of them are empty. I know
That's
made one for
empty.
Because it wasn't empty before.
No, I know she had spells and everything.
This one is level 3, but has nothing on it.
Is a name on it or anything?
Oh.
Just says level 3.
Yeesh.
Weird.
It has
Yeah, 'cause I
the
know-
pre-generated name on it. And
I know she
nothing.
named it
I
something,
did
but I
change the
didn't.
name. I was able to do stuff with it before.
Okay.
Yeah,
check them.
this is here, but her sheet is not on my list. Her token is here.
Nice.
I'm gonna reload.
I know
See if
she
that
named.
helps.
No.
Shoot off screen to reload. Yeah.
Shift double click her token. Then perhaps you can see the name.
No, I know the name. I don't see it on this list.
Okay. Shift double click to open her character sheet. Then.
What?
Yeah. You didn't know
Well,
that?
whack. You overrode her
Yeah.
sheet.
What?
Yes, Whack is. It says the Celestial Warlock 4 on the sheet, but it has
Oh,
Whack's
shit.
token.
I mean, it was no picture on the sheet, so I thought it was free to read stuff.
It has her stats and everything.
Wait, how can she have more HP than me then?
Oh, that probably is the wrong part. That's probably his HP.
Yeah, I edited all that shit.
Oh,
So your
bloody
character
hell.
doesn't exist anymore.
Yeah, it doesn't have the spells, so I just edited like the HP, and I think that's it.
All the stats. all
It's
the
on my sheet,
inventories.
the one I can see that's Wowak, that one has her stats on it. I'm pretty sure Wowak has 20 wisdom. This one's 13.
Do you have a 20 in wisdom? What? This is for the other game.
I can check.
I know you have 20 wisdom.
Is your charisma 18?
I doubt that, because I'm the talker.
I think you and I had comparable charisma. But...
I have 20 in wisdom, yes.
Yes.
Yeah, so it's her stats.
Okay.
So it's her stats.
Okay.
Yeah.
So,
But the HP is his.
do you
I think.
see another unnamed sheet?
I see 3 unnamed
I'm
sheets.
talking about him.
I see 4 unnamed sheets.
Okay, so one
I
of
see
those
2.
is yours.
Oh yeah, it's I saw off.
This is going fantastically, people.
Well, whatever. I got on D&D Beyond, so I didn't lose anything.
Yeah,
Well,
he has
people,
more-
well, people, we are experiencing technical difficulties.
he has most of the stuff on the Beyond, so he just uses
Yeah, just
token
use
on
the other sheet to transfer everything that you were using over to that, and then I will retake this sheet for.
It's Lottie's.
Oh, are you down to help me
Sure.
out tomorrow?
Sure. I can help you tomorrow.
What time do you wake up your time?
Well, like 1, 2-ish my time, and I'm about 6
In the
hours out, I
afternoon?
think. Yeah.
So 1, 2-ish time, that's in 12, so it's 13 hours for Olaf.
Yeah.
So you're like at 1 in the morning right now, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
That's so for us. That's in 12, so it's 13 hours.
Right now it's what time is it for me? It's 1600.
4. Okay.
Okay. So I have fixed that.
Yeah, so if it's 4 there, how far
Okay.
behind us is she? 8 hours or something?
She's like 4 hours behind me, and I think I'm 4 hours behind you guys, so yeah.
So you're 5 hours behind us, man.
Oh. Then it
Is it
might be
1
9
here?
hours.
Is it 1 or
So
5
you-
here?
So you wake up in like 12 hours, right?
Roughly.
Yes.
12, 13 hours. Usually 13. I usually just chill in bed for 20, 30 minutes.
All right, I'll figure it out.
Okay, so you guys can fix her sheet then.
Thank you.
Unless.
Yeah.
Unless. It is needed. Okay. I'm glad I got that figured out. That was bothering me. Okay.
That was confusing.
I don't even know how that even happened.
Sorry.
Anyway. So.
I shouldn't even have access to that sheet.
Yeah, that's a great question as to why you do. I will give everybody else access, I guess. Can be edited and controlled by all players. That's why. So everybody else does have access.
Bum, 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 ba, 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 ba.
Okay, so we pick up a week after you guys destroyed the vampires. They have harvested the sea vampire's blood to make more potions. And let me just say that the thieves are doing their things with the experiments that you guys found. So,
Matt, are we doing the Devouring Darkness?
we are doing the discoveries at Aquanball, which is the one where you're the
right.
the one where you're the Emerald Dragonborn Emmy.
Right.
Yeah.
Are you
And
sure I'm Emerald and not Amethyst?
I am sure because you named yourself Emmy because you're Emerald.
Cool. Gotcha.
What's your
Thank
damage
you.
resistance? That'll explain it.
I don't remember what my damage resistance was. I was saying Amethyst because it's force, and I was pretty sure it was force that I was resistant to. Look it up.
Character sheet.
Well, I think I added all that base stuff for her on that. Breath weapon is psychic, so she's emerald.
Thank you. I am psychic.
Yeah, all her racial things just say Gem Dragonborn. Oh wait, it does. Yeah, you have psionic mind.
Gem Dragonborns come with that.
Oh, all Gem Dragonborns have psionic mind? That's
Yeah,
ridiculous.
they have to understand a language, and I think
Like,
it's 30 feet, 60 feet.
You get 30 feet telepathy for free, basically. That's all it does.
Right.
Yeah,
And then you
it
can
says
resist
here
any color.
emerald psychic damage is your resistance.
Amethyst, I think, was Topaz is necrotic, and Amethyst, I think, was force.
Amethyst is. What is emerald again?
Emerald is psychic damage.
That's right. You just said that too.
And the crystal is radiant. Topaz is necrotic.
So you are
sapphire is thunder.
You are a mind dragon. When you barf, you don't barf.
When I barf, I don't barf.
Correct.
Oh, she borfs.
She barks. Bork, Bjork.
True it. I bark.
Bork.
Bork, bork, bork.
Björk, Björk, Björk.
Or just like the video with the little puppy. Where instead of going bark, he goes fuck.
Fuck.
Yeah. That was the best. Okay. Okay. So, you guys spend a week. Do you guys want to do anything in particular during that week?
Serious masturbation.
No.
Oh,
No.
wait. Dragonborn. We have cloacas, right?
Correct.
Yeah.
Okay, I don't think that would even be possible to do that.
Get creative, it'd probably work.
Everything's a dildo if you're brave enough, right?
Yeah. People will hate me for this.
Say it.
I'll take that woman I found up on that dinner invitation.
All right.
You're gonna eat her or like sexually?
No. I'll see what happens.
I'm serious.
Yeah, she's got a vor fetish. She just wants to get eaten.
Yeah.
No, all done. Goodbye with that.
As always, she gave me her address and that, so basically I'll go on a date with her, basically.
Okay.
I don't need to repeat the whole thing unless you really want to.
We will see the results of that.
And
Remember what they say.
So I'll spend some free time with her to get to know her better, and then I'll, with the spare extra on that, I'll try to continue making a silencer for my musket.
Dude, remember what they say. Don't wait. Put out on the first date.
Great advice
We'll see what happens.
from Lonnie.
Lonnie gives great advice times, you know.
She has all those gems of wisdom. All of them.
All of them.
Because I'm a gem dragon.
Exactly.
Exactly.
Dragonborn.
So, let me just say that over the weeks I actually have come up with a story plan for this lady. So, she does not take you up on the dinner invitation yet.
Okay.
But she is waiting for something. And that something is a holiday that is coming up.
Okay.
She wishes to wait for that, but she will like interact with you and stuff. But she's waiting for the holiday.
I basically spent some time with her, like getting to know her better and stuff like that.
Okay. However, for the official date, she wants to wait for the holiday.
Yeah, that's fine.
You're not sure why, but you don't question it, I guess.
Nah.
What is the holiday? The county fair or some shit?
There is a holiday coming up. And I was going to say that everybody didn't know about it and Christos forgot about it, but I guess now I have to reveal it.
Frestos didn't care about it.
It is called Tyrantus.
Tyrantus. That sounds like a tyrant.
Yes, it does.
What?
For a reason.
I would like to inquire. Would we know about this holiday, or do I have to inquire about it?
You're not from here, so the answer to
What?
that is no. You don't know about it.
Okay, I'm going to find out more about it if I can.
All right. So is that what you're going to spend your week doing? Or do you want to spend your week doing something else and then you'll find out about it? What's up? You just want to spend
Get
a
back
whole
to me.
week researching a holiday?
Oh, like get back to me.
Yeah, I'll get back to you on it. Okay. What do you want to do with the week?
Get back to me on the whole week.
Oh, you want to get back on that
Oh.
part. Oh, okay. I guess you won't be doing anything during the holiday then, because you'll be like,
Oh, I need. Get back to me on that in like a moment, like 5 minutes after you talk to
fair
everybody
enough,
else.
fair enough. I was
Lord.
just picking at you anyway. Okay, so
Oh Lord.
okay, so Yomba, what do you want to do with your week?
Can I get better at Arcana?
You can try.
Okay.
We will see the results of that. If you want to spend the whole week just doing that, great. Oh, by the way, I forgot. You guys do get paid a little bit.
Cool.
Unless you want something specific, you each get 100 gold.
Ah, something. I'll just take the 100 gold.
Okay.
I still got like 100 platinum left.
Yeah. So question is, what could we get?
You can get an uncommon item.
Okay. Yeah, then the gold.
You're gonna get the Rod of the Pact Keeper.
He doesn't want that.
That's
Why
a
does
pretty
he?
good thing.
Why does he want to become more powerful? That's a stupid thing.
Yeah. Like, there's a +1 spell attack and saves, and you can get all your spell slots back for free as an action once per day.
What?
Yeah.
Rod of the Pact Keeper is from Tasha. It's a Warlock exclusive item that requires attunement.
Jeez.
Basically, you get +1 to your saving throw, spell save DC and attack stuff, and you can recover all your spell slots on with an action using the staff once per day.
But yeah, you know what? Yeah, that sounds very handy.
It's
Okay.
pretty useful item.
Your trainer gives it to you.
I hope I have a new item.
Yeah.
No gold for me, but very nice item.
Okay,
Sure.
so Gio, what do you want to spend your week doing?
How far is my job on? Well,
Okay, if you want to do that, we can roll. But if you want to spend your week doing other things, we can do that. I'm just getting everything that everybody wants to do, and then I'll roll stuff.
oh, that and if I get done before the end of the week, be selling leather. I'm doing my job.
Okay.
I'm gonna grab a drink. I'll be right back.
I'll come back to Emmy because Emmy doesn't know anything.
You said I can get an uncommon item?
Yes, you can. Instead of getting 100 gold, you can get one uncommon item.
Okay. I'll get back to you on that.
Okay, fair enough. So, because they already knew half the information you gave them this time, because you just already told them the other information. So, you did get them a little bit more, so they gave you a little bit more money. That's what happened. Because they pay for information, basically. So, who is gone? Okay. So let's start with Gio.
I'm just grabbing some snacks, so I'll be right back.
Gio,
Yes.
I need you to roll your leatherworking tools.
Yes, my very nice leatherworking tools. Of course, with a very nice bit of help of guidance.
Didn't help you much, but All right.
It helped.
It did help, but not much. um, not as much as it could have. So, um, yeah, you you managed to finish it by the end of the week. You don't have much time left over.
Fair enough.
But you do finish the requisition. Would you like to contact the individual?
Of course.
All right. When you contact the individual, they do not show up for a few hours. However, after the few hours are over, um, where are you waiting for them? Are you waiting for them at your stall?
Yes.
Okay. I just wanted to make sure. Okay. You feel seismic activity under your feet. And you sort of are like, You start to look down the road. You can see that there is someone towering over the buildings, walking down the road.
Ah, that must be my client.
This person is wearing very kind of like oriental, like Asian type, uh, like a tabard and like flowing garments, like silk clothing. And they have embroidery on it, on their clothing, that the motif is reminiscent of clouds in the sky as they walk towards you. They approach the stall. They crane their neck and body down to look inside.
Hello there, sir. You must be the client, well, that your contact talked about.
Yes, and I am taking significant risk coming here in person. Do you have my goods?
No, they're right inside. You can take them if you want. I mean, you did pay up front, after all.
He reaches his hand towards you. He is too big to fit inside.
And then, well, drag it out for him.
Alright. He starts grabbing onto the various leather pieces. He looks at them. Decent quality craftsmanship. This will do. And he just puts it in a pack on his back. And he starts to walk away.
Have a nice day.
Alright. That is done. You can roll some nature checks or anything if you care. What he was.
Curiosity does get to me. Let's see. Let's keep the guidance going. That's 22.
He appears to be a cloud giant.
Ooh, cloud giant.
Which is why he had the cloud motif all over his clothing.
Yeah.
I knew that before you rolled.
But yeah,
The fuck are you doing here?
Just chilling by him like, sup?
The fuck did you get in?
I'm pretty good with locks. And your lock is pretty shit.
I don't even have a lock on my stall.
Well, whatever.
I'm
here.
asking you.
That explains it then.
Yes,
I just asked you what the fuck you got here, not how you got in here.
All I needed saw you. And they just had my. I was just walking around the town. I saw you were just came by. Come on, man.
Okay, fair enough, but next time just say hello instead of just suddenly popping up like out of nowhere.
Oh, I guess my stealth did help.
Says Mr. Clinky Clanky.
I actually rolled pretty good stealth on the rolls when you were switching machines.
Mm.
You rolled like 24 or 25 or something like that.
Yeah, both. And well, no offense, but you're not very strong, so I just had my dog help you carry out the armor.
Oh, that were the tiny clicks I heard.
He's pretty good at hiding.
Oh, it does help that there's a giant leather wall in the way from seeing him.
That too.
All right, perfect. So,
And I go back to my business.
all right. So, Olaf, what was it that you wanted to do again?
Basically just spend time with Monka.
Just spend time with a lady. Wonderful.
Yeah, and when I had and fix my silencer when she's busy, so
Okay, the silencer
that's where.
part. I'll get you to roll a tinker tool.
Based on intelligence.
Correct.
Intelligence.
Click. 16, because I don't have that.
Okay, with a 16, you got something that you could test at the very least.
Okay.
You did have to buy some supplies, so mark off 2 gold.
Sure.
Very simple metals, so yeah.
Yeah,
Wasn't
some
very
spare
much.
parts, so I would use them if I had to.
Okay, you can melt down the spare parts if you want to
Yeah.
use that instead of the gold.
Yeah. And I'll reinsert the memory thing in the dog.
Oh yeah, that's simply done.
Yeah.
Especially with the guidance of your trainer to do so.
Mm-hmm.
You can even combine the memories that it had in between the times too. So
I'll mix them into like one simple mind course. I don't have 50 different mind cores with 10 different memories each.
yeah, so that has been successfully done.
Yeah.
All right.
No,
you have gotten to know her. You can make a relationship roll.
That is.
If you are being truthful in the relationship, you can roll persuasion. Yeah. If you are lying constantly in the relationship, you can roll a deception.
He's being as honest he can.
If you're being a meanie, you can roll intimidation.
Nah, he's not being a meanie. 11.
Okay.
He's not the best at charisma, but he's okay.
Yeah. She's getting closer to you in a relationship, but not like madly in love or anything.
Oh, that's fine. I'm fine with building it up. I can spend time with that.
Yep.
He's a soft boy. He's not mean.
I like to take things slow. Whenever I try to build relations in D&D and stuff, I usually take it slow.
You can roll a nature check as well, if you wish.
I mean, sure.
If you care.
11.
She appears to be a fire genasi.
Oh, cool.
Which is why her hair is bright red. In this universe, at the very least, their hair doesn't have to be constantly on fire. So.
No, not in my universe either.
Okay.
That's just a nice flavored thing that players can do.
Yeah. So, her hair is bright red, and her eyes are also red, which would explain the red eyes.
Mm-hmm.
So, she also appears to be, instead of half human, she appears to be half elf. Half.
Ooh.
Half.
Half genie, half elf.
Yeah. So she could live quite a while.
Damn, her lifespan must be stupid.
Yeah, it is.
Good thing mine is as well.
Yeah. Well, either way. Yep. Mm-hmm. So, next person. Who's next? Yomba. You want to spend time learning Arcana.
Yep.
All right. Arcana is definitely based on intelligence.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
So roll me 3 intelligence checks if you're going to spend the whole week doing so.
Sure. Yikes.
Ah, not too bad. Yeah, that's pretty horrible.
It's pretty bad.
It is pretty bad.
It's 112 at least.
So here's what I'm going to give you. Because you did succeed once. So, here's what you have. You can, as long as you have a book on magical symbols, you can once per day roll an Arcana check at advantage to determine like magical origins, those sorts of things. You can do that once per day as long as you have a book on magical symbols with you.
Where can I get that book?
You can borrow it from E's compound, or if you don't want to have to return it, you can purchase it for, let's say, 5 gold pieces.
Well, currently I'm broke, so I'll borrow it.
Alright. Each time you borrow it, you have to return it whenever you come back.
Sure.
Alright. And if it gets destroyed for any reason, then you have to pay them, basically.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Watch him get too close to me when the costs shatter.
Alright. Is Lonnie here?
Hmm.
She's
She's
on
in the
a
call.
Cold.
she's on a rainbow zebra.
Is that call there? Them weaklings.
Cold.
If you hate the cold, don't come to Norway.
No, Olaf, no, Olaf. Damn mortal.
Damn mortal. Fucking weakling.
I'm in Southern California. 60 degrees is cold.
That's like 20 plus here. What the hell are you complaining about?
Look, we'll fucking melt like ice cream when it gets too hot.
I'm looking at the temperature here where I am. It is negative 15 degrees Celsius right now.
That's
Lovely.
cold. That's colder than 60.
It's 15 degrees Celsius at you, Lonnie. It's not that fucking cold.
You're
It's
right.
minus
fucking
minus
cold.
15.
No,
to be
don't go
fair.
outside. You'll die. Your blood will turn into
Yeah,
ice.
so it's like
In Fahrenheit. Give it to her in Fahrenheit.
is it minus 50? Yeah, let me find out what that is first. 5
Wait, it's
Fahrenheit.
50?
It's 5 Fahrenheit with Matt.
Oh, okay. Yeah, it's 5 degrees. Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah, that's 5 degrees at Matt. Currently here, it's not that cold. It's 5 Celsius. I think that's like 30 or something. 41.
5 Celsius. Yeah. That's cold. You hit 60 degrees and you die. It's cold.
And we at 60 degrees Celsius here, we're dying.
I know that.
60
I'm
degrees
in
Fahrenheit is that's like a normal spring temperature here.
I'm in Southern California. It's hot here all the time. That
Yeah,
shit
if
gets
you're in
you
Southern
like...
California, I get that, but
Okay, Southern California in the summer, it is very common to get into triple digits, like 100 degrees.
Oh,
yeah,
jeez.
that's like 40, 50 Celsius.
That's like dying.
That's not dying here. The warmest I've experienced in Norway is like 35.
That's
Celsius
crazy.
or Fahrenheit, because both
Celsius.
sound shitty.
Celsius.
What's that in?
So 70, 80, I think. 70 or 80 in Fahrenheit.
Oh, not 80. I'm good with like 70 degrees. Like, we're good. Stay the temperature for the rest of my life.
Alright, so have you
Matt.
decided what you want to
95.
do?
Matt, can I request this item?
What item?
I sent you What item?
Oh.
If you know what that is.
I do not, but is it an uncommon item?
Yup.
Then yes.
Okay.
It's gonna bite me in the ass, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Maybe.
But you okay? Most likely will. I'll figure a way out.
It's probably not gonna be that bad. It'll probably be useful to you guys, but it probably won't break the game or anything.
But you
Sure.
hope.
So, Emmy, are you capable of doing things?
Yes. Like freeze. She would like to be like one of those babushkas where she's like all wrapped up.
Babushka.
No, but seriously, folks. Can I? Is there anybody there who can help me hone my warlocking skills?
That is what you are doing. You are leveling
You're
up, basically.
You're with the warlock trainer, and he's basically the one leveling you up.
See,
know, but can I,
I'm
like-
trying to experiment with certain things, and I'm experimenting with classic D&D rules where you have to go to a trainer to level up.
Right.
So that's
So,
what's
can I
happening.
like? Is he a dragonborn as well, or is he
Warlock? No.
That can be anything.
No.
Based on
Okay.
He is
Basically,
a-
what I was saying is like, could I blow his cloaca and like have him, give me extra perks or shit? My hair's everywhere.
Well, you
I
could
think Blake-
potentially do that with someone who does not have one.
I think I would have to lick his cloaca because I don't think you could like.
Why did you just think of these things?
Lottie.
What?
Lottie.
What?
We're all
Corner.
over 18, Matt. We're all over 18. We're all over 18. It's fine.
Lottie. Corner. Behave.
Okay. So, why am I talking like Espanol? Okay. So,
I don't know.
You're dead.
okay. Other than honing my skills and talents, I would like to expand on that knowledge. Not
Oh.
multi-classing.
Okay.
You sure?
In what way?
Fucking no, dude. I'm tired. So I'm tired. I'm cold. Gross.
Well, what do you want him to this guy to teach you?
At this point, I don't even. Okay.
How to blow a cloaca, it seems.
Yeah, I would like to know how to blow a cloaca or lick a cloaca. Go down on a cloaca.
She wants a sexual trainer. You have that here?
Do you have that here? This is something I need to know. Do they multi-species as well?
Just ask
I
a bard.
have to make a roll.
I see.
The best that you can find is that they do train spies here. And part of training spies is teaching people how to use the honey trap or the honeypot thing.
Uh-huh.
So, if you wish, you can inquire.
Okay. Olaf, you just opened up a can of worms. Let's go.
Yeah. I'm not stopping you.
Let's go.
This Matt's the DM here. I'm punishing him.
So, what do you want? What do you
Olaf.
want to do? Do you want to ask this person?
Let's go and talk to the spy people to see what they can offer me.
All right. You approach. There is an elven lady there. She's relatively beautiful.
She ain't got my charisma, fool. Hello. How are you?
The elven lady looks at you. I'm surviving.
Glorious. So, you come here often?
She just sighs. I do have work to do. Did you need anything?
Oh, do I need something? Assistance in certain byways.
She just looks at you confused.
Am I at a brothel or am I like actually at a
You're just at
reputable?
like a desk where a woman is working on papers.
Is this a whorehouse or
No.
is this is not a place of ill repute?
This is a place where
This is
there
not a
are
pleasure palace,
spies.
Cool. I need help with certain spy activities.
Such as?
Well, who do I talk to learn the ways?
The ways of what?
Stuff. I'm assuming I don't have to talk. I'm assuming me telling her this is just something she doesn't need to hear.
Probably.
She needs to know what ways you need to learn.
I assume she was a secretary and like I would be talking to somebody
She's
else.
the head spy.
Oh, I knew that. Sir, I did not know that. Ma'am, I apologize. You are a beautiful woman, and I understand now. I was a dum-dum. Okay.
Well done, Lonnie. Well done.
The
She is the head
paperwork
spy.
that she has on her desk is literally notes from other spies.
I am aware of that now, and I would like to approach this at a different angle, knowing the information I have now.
Okay, great.
Yes, I would like to learn the ways of spyness and spy things.
You want to learn spycraft?
I have a week to learn how to sexually
start learning.
engage a cloaca. Why are you laughing at me?
I'm not. She's not laughing. I am.
I know. Why are you laughing?
Because this is the most hilarious thing so far.
We love you. We love you, Lonnie. That's why we're laughing.
So she
Geo seems to be falling asleep.
She seems flabbergasted for a moment. But she does respond.
Mhm.
So you are looking to learn the ways of seduction.
Correct.
That is something you can learn here. But most of seduction isn't involved in the bedroom, actually. Most of seduction is learning what to say and when to say
I could use that class in real life.
it. Okay, great. So she leads you into a different room,
Cool.
and she gets volunteers to walk into a room with you,
Yeah.
and basically she's going to get you to just talk to them. And you're going to try your best to make them like you. And she's going to
Oh.
gauge the results based on what they say to her, how they feel about the conversation that you've had. So,
Okay.
what I'm going to get you to do,
Can somebody do it for me?
you can roll, depending on how you want to do this.
Uh-huh.
Do you want to be honest, or do you want to be dishonest with how you
Oh.
seduce people?
God, honest, because she's dumb.
Okay. So, I will get you to roll 3 persuasions.
Can
Roll
somebody persuasion for me, please?
10, 13, 17.
All right.
Thank you.
With that, something is snoring.
Yeah, sorry, dog.
Okay,
Dogs.
great. So, after a week of doing this,
Mm-hmm.
you do steadily improve, because the first roll you rolled is a 10, and the second roll you rolled was a 13, and the third roll you rolled was a 17. So, you do steadily improve. As the days go on, you do learn better conversational tactics when it comes to persuading people to like you. Because, as the lady says, you don't need to be skilled in bed. By the time they get there, you've already succeeded. Like, by the time you're getting anywhere near a bedroom, you've already succeeded. So, yeah, you now, if you want a thing, right? Because I'm gonna give you a thing. And the thing that you're gonna get is you now have advantage on persuasion rolls that deal in the area of seduction.
I dig it.
So, let me just say that there are humans and other races that do like Dragonborn, even if they cannot procreate with them. So, just saying, this is not just for Dragonborn. This is not just a bonus for Dragonborn. It's a bonus for everybody. So, there are certain people who will always reject you. This is one of the lessons that you learn. There are people who will always reject you no matter what you do. But she has given you the tools to succeed in the highest amount of situations possible. So, if you want to improve that later, you can try.
Cool. I sent you it. This is for my notes, so I don't forget.
Yeah. Great. So, if you try to seduce anybody, you now have advantage. Which is relatively powerful if you try to seduce a lot of people. So, yeah.
Also, I wanted to find out more about the holiday. Can I do that tandemly?
Okay, we'll say that that's closer to the holiday once you guys have found out. So, we'll pick up there, actually. So you guys are gathering as a group. So, what would you like to do? Some of you would like to find more about this holiday. E hasn't given you specific orders yet.
Do I know what this holiday is about?
Yes, your character is infinitely aware because you are from the city. And it is a holiday that is based out of the city. Tyrannus is the name of the holiday. I'll spell it out. Tyrannus is it's kind of, depending on your perspective, a relatively morbid holiday. It's a holiday celebrating the release of the city from its royal rule and changing into a democratic republic. But in order for that to happen, the royal line was forcefully massacred, which is why it's a relatively morbid holiday. So, the regular things that are done are kind of morbid, again, if you, depending on how you look at it. Because to celebrate the massacre, basically, people will hang up decorations that are, number one, white in color, and number two, the decorations have spots of red on them. This seems to symbolize that it happened during winter, and that the red splotches are the blood on the snow. However, your character, has a chance of having been alive during the events. So, how old is your character?
Let me check.
Everyone's or
No, just him.
Yep.
Unless
Get
your
together,
character can
guys.
be over 100 years old.
I'm an elf, so yes.
I'm saying
But-
unless their characters are capable of being
No.
over 100 years old.
mine is 260.
Oh, you're 260 years old?
What the fuck?
Yeah.
Okay. I'll give you a chance.
Technically age.
I'll give you a chance, but I wanna do him first.
Yeah, that's fine. That's fine.
I am 175.
All right, you are old enough to have been alive during the events. Because it happened when you were 75.
No.
So you can roll a history to see if you were in town or not during the events.
Okay.
Ooh. Okay, I'm gonna
Ooh.
get Olaf's character to roll as well. A
What,
history.
a history?
Yeah.
17.
Okay, you are familiar with the events, but you weren't in the city at the time.
No.
So here's what happened. The king and the king, queen, and they had children. They had 3 children. But also their cousins, like their whole extended family, the whole extended family
Okay.
was murdered within the course of a night.
Were they assholes, though?
That is up to interpretation. Because you were alive during the events. So some people hated them, some people liked them. However, your character is familiar with this for a very special reason. This was the founding of this region's Assassin's Guild. Because there was a bunch of brigands and vagabonds and whatnot that were hired to do the assassinating. And it was a huge group of them. And it was because of these events that there was a schism in this group of vagabonds and brigands and ruffians and whatnot. Some of them saw this as too much of a violent act, and they weren't paid for it, and they got upset, and then they split. So then the Assassin's Guild that was founded in this area, they want to get paid, and the other guys just turned into criminals that were hunted into near extinction. But there is a specific story that you remember. One of the servant girls heard the attackers within the castle at the time. Both of you are familiar with this, but Krestos, you were there in the city when this happened. And I am going to get you to roll a d20. Just a d20. You were involved in the events.
Oh no.
Okay.
Boy, man, you're a mass murdering tyrant killer.
No, he is not. No, he's not.
Nice.
He was involved in a slightly more minor sense. There was a servant girl who was taking care of the newly born third child of the royal family. However, she peeked out a door while the massacre was happening, so there's just like 30 people in a room dead. She peeks out this door and she decides to flee with the youngest member of the royal family. And I guess your character was involved with the Thieves Guild at the time. She came to the Thieves Guild and requested passage out of the city, which was given. And actually, the main celebration of the holiday celebrates the murdering of this baby, by the way, which is probably why you don't like it very much.
Yeah.
Maybe.
So the story goes that the child was escorted out of the city with the help of the Thieves Guild, and you were present at the time that this happened. You actually were part of the team that managed to get her out of the city. However, after she was out of the city, she didn't have enough money on her. Your Thieves Guild organization said, no, we can't help you anymore, and you guys left.
Okay.
Which may either eat at you or not. Depends. Because the most violent member of the then group of ruffians and vagabonds and whatnot chased her outside of the city 10 miles over terrain where they were close enough that they could see each other.
Sheesh.
However, after this 10-mile chase, she tripped and fell. The murderer just walked up to her, gutted her, and then walked over to the baby, gutted the baby. And it was in the snow, which is what all the decorations about this holiday are about, specifically.
Gotcha.
So, basically, they're just happy. Everybody now who has been born since then, like, hasn't been alive since the event, or during the events. Most people just view it as, like, yeah, we're just free to vote in leaders now, and there's no tyrants that lead us anymore. That's how most people view it, but you know the true origins of the story.
Okay. So today is just another day. I don't go outside.
Basically.
It's a whole week-long festival, by the way.
Yeah, just another week.
Yeah, so you can decide whether or not your character regrets not trying to protect this woman or not. Up to you, entirely.
Sure.
However, Leon, you have heard the story. Because you were alive, and you were alive during the time when the news would have been like, wow, this is interesting. The entire royal family wiped out in a single night.
Yeah.
So, yeah, that would be the origins of this. So, you can tell the story, Krestos, if they care to ask you.
I don't want to.
Okay. So,
About
Emmy, you ask everybody, I assume, if they know the origins of this holiday. Oh,
What I
Gio's
say?
gone?
Yeah,
Yeah,
he had to
got to go.
Oh, okay.
go. Time, you know.
Okay. So he missed the story. That's a shame. Okay.
Oh no.
Oh, yeah. I don't think he would be interested that much. But I would probably just tell it to him again if needed. So. At least roughly.
Okay. Is Lonnie here?
She's in the call, but she doesn't turn on her mic.
Yeah, that's what I'm asking. Okay. So, I assume you ask him if he knows anything, Lonnie?
Correct. Yes,
Okay.
because I wasn't
He-
there, but everybody else basically was.
Gio's character wasn't also. And, Olaf's character was alive at the time, but, wasn't at the city.
Mhm.
I hear what it says. It's not if it was shown what he is, but unless somebody asks him if he was alive during that time, he won't tell.
Well,
So.
she's just asking if anybody knows about the
Yeah,
holiday.
I'll tell the story that I heard the story, but I won't say like I was like it was like 160 when it happened. I won't say that because
Yeah, no. You don't have to tell that part.
Yeah.
You don't have to tell that part if you don't want
No.
to. So he
So
tells
how
you
much-
the origins of the holiday.
Okay. Everything as
Basically, it's a Christmas analog. Except the story is about the baby being murdered and and not the baby surviving the story.
okay.
So they do have Christmas songs because I was planning on doing this around Christmas. So they do have like the Christmas songs, except the lyrics are changed to fit with the baby being murdered, basically. So yeah,
Going to piss off a lot of Christians.
Too bad I'm not Christian.
well, nobody here is, and if anybody wants to complain, too bad. So if you don't like it, don't watch.
I have
Great.
family that is Christian, but not me.
So yeah, it's basically like a Christmas analog. So they have like they prepare sweets, and there's decorations. There's even setting off of fireworks, those sorts of things. So if you want to participate in any of that, you can.
Fireworks? Fuck yeah, I'm there. I'm already down.
Okay. Does anybody else wish to participate? Probably not. I'll say Gio's character would, because
Yeah.
he will participate in the caliber of advertising his business.
Yeah, that seems fair. Like, it's like different. What is it like basically to do? Is my question before I say if I want to do anything or.
It's basically like Christmas celebrations. So it's like,
Okay.
you can go out to festivities. There's like games that can be played. There's like going to be special market stalls that open only during this week, so that way you
Yeah.
can buy special foods or clothing, those sorts of things. Yeah, it's going to be an entire celebration, like a huge citywide thing.
Okay.
At least on the air side. Whether or not on the water side they celebrate, it depends on the people.
Okay. I'll participate in some, and if a Mana or Monka, I don't know how you pronounce it. I think it was Mana. And,
Monica? Or
Monka, the woman, the Virgin. If she is
yeah.
like, I would like join in what she joined, and just like spend time there and like probably try like a bit of everything.
Alright. Alright. Oh yeah, the one last detail that Krestos would have. The reason why the water side of the city is lawless is because that's where the lawless people went. The people who did the massacring and didn't agree with the not getting paid and all that stuff, that's where they went. So it remained lawless to this day.
Okay.
So it is deeply tied into the history of this particular part of the world. As to the reasoning of why everything works the way it does in this particular city. Oh, and the last bit of information that Krestos would have is that the guy who gutted the baby, he was wearing a pure white coat and pants and whatnot. But when he gutted the lady and the child, he got a partially red coat, which is this world's analog for Santa Claus.
Mm-hmm. Santa Claus is the killer.
Yeah, exactly.
Do I know what he was called?
He was called Krampus.
The evil Chris.
Yeah, exactly.
Hmm.
He is known only as Krampus.
Okay.
And yes, there are stories that come around this certain time of year where they threaten kids with Krampus showing up to murder them, literally, if they're not good.
Fun.
Was he a satyr?
You're not sure. You just heard that that's how the guy was dressed.
Okay. Krampus is a
Let me just
satyr
say, if you
name.
rolled a natural 20, I would have given that to you, but no.
Okay.
All right.
Mm.
So, yeah. If you guys want to participate in the festivities, you can, but if not, you stay in the bar or at least in E's hideout. So, what was the name of the girl again? You have it written down,
Monka.
Leon.
You
Like,
typed in
just give me
Monka.
the spelling. Give me the spelling.
Moncha.
Oh yeah, Monka. Yeah,
You
that'll
said it
work.
was Irish.
It is.
Yeah.
So, she takes you around. She makes sure that you definitely get a Krampus outfit. You were
Oh,
dressed up
there.
as Santa, basically. And apparently this guy had a long white beard, and he did wear boots. So, yeah, it's the whole 9 yards. Yeah, and
okay.
she's rich enough to... She doesn't
Yeah.
care. It's like 20 gold to buy the full outfit. She just throws
I
it
don't
at the
know the
guy.
true story because he hasn't told me, so I am just playing along.
Yep. Yeah, you don't know that Krampus is actually the bad guy in the story.
Yeah.
But the story
Doesn't
has
it seem like she does it too?
the story has twisted slightly since then. So
Yeah.
it's just an interesting festivities thing, like a costume. Like a Halloween costume, basically.
Yeah.
So it's not
Yeah.
meant to be offensive to anybody, but you do get a few stares from a few elderly elves and whatnot. But
Mm.
other than that, everybody seems to be having fun.
Mm.
Yeah. So, yeah, you get to try out some of the decadent sweets that come out
Mm.
about this time. I'll tell you at least one of them.
Sure.
It is literally a red, jelly with a white sugar covering. So then when you,
Okay.
it's kind of like a Turkish delight kind of thing.
Okay.
So then
Yes.
it's white when you pick it up, and then when you bite into it, there's this red, like,
Mm.
kind of like jelly bean inside type jelly in it. So that way, when you pick it up, you can actually put your fingers on it and whatnot. But it does get your fingers kind of sticky.
Mm.
But it is just way too sweet. Like, it's like if you were to eat 2 of these things, they're like the size of a snowball.
Oh damn.
So, like, if you were to eat 2 of these things, you think you would get sick.
Probably. Yeah, probably.
Unless you have a
Yeah,
high
that's probably
constitution.
fine.
Unless you have a
Yeah,
high
I have a
constitution.
decent constitution. I have a decent constitution.
Then you can maybe eat 1.5 before starting to feel.
I'm a 13, so I'd say like 1.5 tops. Yeah. Having an idea of how sweet the Turkish delight is, yeah.
Yeah. It's pretty much a Turkish delight.
Yeah, there's a pure sugar bomb in your mouth.
Yeah, basically. And it's powdered sugar on the exterior that's like half, like a tenth of a centimeter thick.
Mm.
So it's just pure sugar, that part.
Yeah.
So yeah. She feeds you one of those.
Yeah.
So, yeah, you guys are enjoying it.
Mm-hmm.
We will say that that day ends. Does Lonnie wish to do anything in particular? If she's here?
No, just partake in the festivities. My phone is almost dead, just a heads up. That's why my camera's been off.
Okay. So I'll just let you know that if you want to participate in anything particular, it's like Christmas festivities kind of thing. Except it's like
No,
the whole city. So you walk outside and everybody is in the mood. So except for a few like Grinch type people who I mentioned before.
Hate Christmas.
Yeah, exactly. But at least here they have a good reason to hate it.
Yeah. I'll just play along.
Yep, and that's fine. Most people don't care about the origins.
Most people. See that one guy that just keeps glaring at you? That real Grinch just keeps staring.
Yeah, there's a guy in a green outfit. A green furry outfit, and he just follows you staring at you daggers.
Mm.
He is a literal Grinch.
Yeah.
So, yeah, the first day ends relatively uneventful.
how many of us get like super sugar high on sweets?
Your character, probably.
Oh,
Probably
fuck
yours.
yes, my character.
Olaf's character semi-reluctantly, because she keeps feeding him.
They should play. They should spend time with her. She should be happy.
Yeah, but she like buys one of everything that she crosses
Sure.
for you.
Sure.
So yeah, you.
Good thing I technically don't need to eat, so I actually won't feel stuffed from it.
Yeah, you don't feel full. You just feel
It's sweet.
kind
Zero
of
sweets.
kind of sick from how much sweets you have eaten.
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah, I'm like, oh, I got so like.
especially because you don't eat very much. Like this is like sweets overload.
Yeah. There's like that kid at Halloween that just gets a stomach ache for the 1st of November.
Yeah, exactly. You're just sitting there with like green bubbles above you, and you're like, oh. Yeah, that's perfect. So, yeah, Krestos is the epitome of a Grinch at this point.
Yeah.
Like, even if you walk up into the tavern, Krestos, it's just like Christmas overload is what you walk into if you walk up there.
I've gotten used to it, but I don't celebrate it.
Yeah. You don't bother people who do, probably, if I know your character. You don't bother people who do, you just don't want people to, like, interact with you in, like, an extraordinarily jovial way.
Mm-hmm.
Especially with your memories about the event. Because they even brought her servant girl's corpse and dragged it through the city with the baby's corpse and everything. Like, it was a big spectacle at the time. Like, yeah, it's not something that anybody who actually knows what happened would be happy to celebrate. So, yeah, the first day ends without much of an event. And she said her phone was dying, so she's probably gone.
Yeah.
So then I'll leave off on this cliffhanger since half the people are gone.
Yeah, that's fine.
The next day, E approaches you both. And the rest of the group.
I'm probably drowning myself in seltzer or whatever it's called. carbonated water.
You have like a literal sugar high headache the next day. That's how much sugar you ate.
I guess it might be ibuprofen and shit.
You literally did go and visit the herbalist to see if they had anything for you.
I don't think they'll help with this stuff.
You're literally chewing on a leaf that they told you to chew on.
Yeah,
So okay.
way too much sugar. Lucky she's cute.
He does relate to you the next day.
Yeah.
Or they,
Mhm.
because there are two of them. They relay to you. We have heard rumors that somebody special is in town. We want you to look into this.
Who might this special one be, or you don't have a name?
Oh, we have a name. They just set a flyer in front of you.
Mm-hmm.
It looks like it's from ancient times, actually, based on its age. At least 100 years old.
Oh no.
The picture is of Krampus.
Of course it is.
It's real.
And as you're looking at the picture, Krestos, your suspicions are, yes, confirmed. He is a satyr. However, he does wear boots that fit over his hooves.
Close feet.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Which is very strange. And that